Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I am Jacob Bartley, and this is something a little new that we're trying out called Daily News Bits, where we talk about the news from today. So we had a lot of big stories drop today, so I figured this would be a good time to experiment with an idea that I had to start doing a daily 10 to 15 minute movie news breakdown. Let us know in the comment section what you think of this format, if you think it's something that we should continue doing or not. We're just trying it out. We'll see how it goes. Might not stick, but might as well try it. Can't be afraid to do so. Alright, so one of the main reasons I wanted to try this today is because this huge news that Josh Brolin has been cast as Cable in Deadpool 2 and the X-Men universe going forward. At least that's what the Hollywood Reporter is reporting, that he has signed on for a 4-picture deal to play the time-traveling mutant Nathan Summers, also known as Cable. And at first this is a little shocking, but when I really think about it, I'm down with this because I was never that high on Josh Brolin until recently, in the past couple years, when I watched the movie Everest. He was the best part of Everest to me, and he was really good in it. And then in the movie Sicario, I didn't love Sicario as much as most people do. It's a good movie, but Josh Brolin was my favorite part of it because I think he showed me that he has charisma in both of those films. So I'm kind of on board with this. I'm not too familiar with the character of Cable. I know who he is. I know some of what he does. I know has been part of X-Force and the X-Men comics for a long time, but I'm not too familiar with him, so I don't know what his personality traits are. So I don't know if Josh Brolin is a great fit for the character or not. But just as far as Josh Brolin as an actor playing this role, I am totally down for this. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, he's playing Thanos and Cable now. Look, Thanos is going to just be his voice, and I think they're doing mocap for his face, but still, you don't actually get to see Josh Brolin. This is going to be way different. You're actually going to see his face. He gets to actually, physically be on camera with Ryan Reynolds, so I think this is awesome. I'm all down for it. It's not my first choice. I would have loved to have seen Brad Pitt in the role. That would have been awesome, but Josh Brolin, I'm totally okay with as Cable. Alright, so moving on to another huge casting news from today. I don't know what's going on, but studios are deciding to drop all their news today, as we have another one from DC later. But right now I'm talking about Jude Law as Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts sequel and possibly going forward after that. Now, we knew we were going to get a young Dumbledore. They announced that a while ago. But a lot of people speculated who was going to play him. I had my ideas. I was thinking Leonardo DiCaprio as Dumbledore. How cool would have that been? But I'm so down with Jude Law. I like Jude Law a lot. I always wondered where he went, what he's been doing. Why is he not a leading man anymore? And here you go. You could argue that Dumbledore is going to be the most popular, beloved main character going forward in this franchise, and they could totally lead up to a decade before Harry Potter with this franchise and use Jude Law as Dumbledore. I'm totally fine with this. I think Jude Law is a really good actor. I think he's great in the Sherlock Holmes films as Watson. I heard that he's really good in this new show, The Young Pope. So Jude Law, I'm okay with playing Dumbledore. Like I said with Cable, not my first choice, but I'm totally down with it. And this is coming from President and Chief Content Officer of WB himself, Toby Emmerich. And yeah, he came out and said this, and the director, David Yates, is excited to work with Jude Law. So if they think he's the right fit, then I trust in them to do that. I really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts, and I will be looking forward to the sequel to see Johnny Depp and Jude Law duke it out. I hope Colin Farrell comes back. Of course, we still got Eddie Redmayne in there and Catherine Waterston. So this franchise is shaping up to be something really cool, and I'm looking forward to it, especially recently. I just watched all the Harry Potter films recently, and I'm in love with that franchise now, so can't wait to see this all come to fruition. So another casting in a franchise-type film franchise was announced. Dolph Lundgren, the ex-action star, I should say, is going to play King Nereus in Aquaman. Now, apparently he's from Mira's homeland. That's Aquaman's love interest or wife. And he comes to claim her, and he wants to kill Aquaman. So we're going to hopefully see Dolph Lundgren and Jason Momoa duke it out in the Aquaman film. How cool is that going to be? I'm always down for these old action stars to get prominent roles. I think they're kind of forgot about, expendable, if you will, because the last film he was in was Expendables 3, I believe. or 2. I forget which one. But yeah, Dolph Lundgren in Aquaman as King Nereus, and we're going to see him fight Jason Momoa when Jason Momoa could possibly be one of these next big action stars. That's awesome. Now, 2 trailers dropped today. Two trailers for two big movies that I'm actually looking forward to. Now, you're going to be surprised at this first one when I say I was looking forward to it. That's for Transformers The Last Night. Now, look, every time a Transformers movie comes out, the trailers are awesome. Age of Extinction trailers were awesome with the Dinobots, but obviously that movie ended up disappointing. Now, a lot of people are holding on to hope for The Last Night because Michael Bay directed a little film called 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi last year, and it got pretty good reviews, and a lot of people loved it or really liked it. And overall, they said it was a good movie. So, does that give promise to the next Transformers film being good? Possibly. But I gotta say, this newest trailer that just came out today, it's trailer number 3, I really, really enjoyed it. I am not buying into this, though. We've been fooled too many times. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not buying in. But I will say, as a trailer, it's a really cool trailer. How about that last shot when Optimus Prime cuts off 5 guys' heads or 5 robots' heads? Really, really cool. I'm still not... I don't really care about the human characters at all. I don't care about Mark Wahlberg's character. I don't care about the little girl that's teaming up with him. I don't care about what happened to his daughter and her boyfriend. I never cared about the human characters in Transformers. I want to see the Transformers duke it out. I want to see the Transformers fight. We see Bumblebee fighting Optimus Prime. I hope this is good. The time travel element gets me excited. I'm really curious to see like Transformers in the old Knight era or in the World War II era. It's going to be really interesting. I think that's a really cool idea, but I am not expecting this movie to be good. But overall, I really did like this trailer. The job of a trailer is to get me excited for the film, and that's what this trailer did. Now, my last topic today is for a totally different trailer, and that is for the movie Detroit. It's directed by Catherine Bigelow and stars John Boyega as an officer during, I think it's the 1967, might be wrong on that, but the Detroit riots that took place. And this was a huge thing in American history, and it's a story that kind of needs to be told. And I love this trailer, man. You got Catherine Bigelow, Oscar-winning director, female director, directing this, and she directed The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30, films like that. You couldn't have a better choice to direct this movie. She is one of the best in the business, and she's taken on this story with John Boyega, who I think John Boyega is a really good actor, but I haven't seen enough of him to know if he's a great actor. This is going to tell us whether he's a great actor or not. And I think you got Will Poulter in there playing the officer. That guy is creepy. I think he's a really good actor. I think he was good in the first Maze Runner movie. I was disappointed when he fell out of playing it. And I really like this cast. To see Will Poulter and John Boyega play off of each other with Catherine Bigelow directing. This movie looks amazing. I don't know when this movie's coming out. I should have checked the release date, but if it comes out near the end of this year, I do believe it'll be an Oscar contender. Even if it doesn't come out at the end of this year, it could still get Oscar contention. A film can come out any time of the year and get Oscar contention. So I think this is one of those movies that'll come out and it'll stick and end up getting some Oscar nominations, whether that's for Best Picture, the performances, or Best Director. I think it's one of those movies. So the trailer gave me that vibe, so I really dug the trailer and I really liked it. All right, well, that's going to do it for our first little episode of Apocalypse Daily Movie News. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please, again, let us know if this is a format that you'd like to see in the future, if it's something that you think we should do as opposed to our weekly movie news podcast so we can jump on the topics a little bit earlier. Again, I'm Jacob Bartley. You can find me on Twitter at JacobBartley_ and on this Apocalypse Movies YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit that like button. We truly do appreciate it. And hit us up in the comment section regarding any of the topics that we talked about today. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, take care.